Hey guys, let's look today at Facebook Marketplace in Southern California, see what they have. Hey, welcome to the channel. So today we're going to search Facebook Marketplace and we're going to do cars in Southern California. So let's see what we can find, what's interesting, and what they have out there that might be interesting or unusual. So first thing up here is a 1995 military Hummer. Looks like this is an amazing opportunity to own one of the kind customs H1 with a fully rebuilt 6.2 V8 diesel. Runs perfectly. How much are they asking for this? $19,500. I mean, these are pretty nice. This one has the cab and the full doors. And I don't know if you guys have ever been around one of these, but they're pretty slow. They're hard to park. They're hard to drive. And they're not really comfortable, although this one has custom seats. So maybe this one would be better. Whoa, did that have the gun turret like for the top? It did. It's pretty cool. So there you go. That was an unusual one. Oh, I love that gun thing in the hood. Look at that. It's got a bunch of guns and making an American flag. That's pretty cool. So 19.5. I mean, the good thing with being in Southern California is it's always in really good shape. So let's go back, see what else we can find. What we got down here. We have a 71 Ford Pre-Runner. 6-liter motor, 4L80. Okay, so Chevy drivetrain. 9-inch rear, 22-inch travel in the front. Whoa, that's kind of crazy. All right, that is crazy looking. Look at that thing. Man, that's cool looking. Boy, if you live somewhere where could use that. 9-inch 2.0 Fox coilovers, 27-inch of travel and 4-link coilovers in the rear. Jeez. That's pretty cool for 25 grand, but you have to live somewhere where you can use it, and that has to be your thing. So that is pretty cool and unusual. All right, let's move on, see what we're finding here. Whoa, Datsun 720 pickup, 1982, manual transmission, 4-cylinder. Boy, that is something that you only see in Southern California or, someplace where it's dry and they're definitely not rusting. Look at that. Boy, that is a neat old truck. I've had several of these years past. I think I had an 86 and I had a 92 Toyota or Datsun. My dad actually had a 1982 Datsun 4x4 extended cab. He bought brand new. Super cool. So that's my memory as a kid. All right, let's see what else I can find here. Let's see. A 1962 Lincoln Continental. Let's see, 62 Lincoln Continental sedan, 12,541 original miles. Can that be? $6,000 must sell fast, very negotiable. I like that. So it looks like not a very rusty car, but also looks like it's been sitting a while. Boy, if you look at the floor down there, looks like it needs a lot of work. So, and I'm going to guess, whoa, interior's a little rough. Been sitting in the sun, doesn't look like it runs. That'd be my guess. So, how much was that? $6,000. Whew, that's a lot. You'd have to love those, that's for sure. All right, moving along. See what else I can find here. Let's see, Ford Ranger. Let's see, we got a 2003 Ford Ranger V6 two-wheel drive extended cab, $500. Wow. I love these extended cab Rangers. I've had several of them. This one looks, a little bit rough, like it hasn't been driven for a while. So I'm going to rough guess. Oh, 3-liter flex fuel automatic transmission slipping. There you go. That would do it right there. Still, $500. That's a nice truck. You could fix it up. That thing will last a long time. So, all right, here we go. We got a Camaro 69 Rally Sport, good engine, V8, mostly bare metal, still working on it. Car has been parked in the garage since 1992. Original seats, California car assembled in Van Nuys plant. How much is that? $23,000. Whew. Does it say? Oh yeah, well it's a Rally Sport. Whew. It's pretty cool, but again, needs a lot of work. Oh, the engine looks nice. I mean, the good thing about these Camaros is you can go online and buy any parts for them, no problem. I mean, I think even new old stock stuff, you can find it, pretty much build a whole car out of it, no problem. So that would be super easy. Let's see. 1964 Mercury Marauder. Rear-wheel drive, 390. V8, less than 1,000 miles, a rebuilt engine. Automatic transmission, power steering. Current tags, asking $5,000. Whoa, that is a big old boat for a two-door. Well, that has a classic rear end look to it. That is a boat with a big back seat. That thing probably floats down the road. Super comfortable, so that's not too bad though for $5,000 with a rebuilt 390 if that's your thing and that's your look. Now me personally, I'm not into the white wall look. I like the rest of the car. I'll probably put a little more classic wheels or tires or something on it or something like that. But boy, it looks pretty good for what it is. All right. Let's see what else we got. What can we find? Dodge Charger. Oh, I love these. 66 Dodge Charger. Love these. I almost bought one of these. One time I was probably 20 and I found somebody that had them for sale. These have, if you look at this, here, let me get the picture up here. These had this console that goes all the way down the center, all the way even through the rear back seats. So the rear is almost like, like bucket seats, almost like the front. And then it had, see, there's a picture of the rear. Now, I don't know if that interior is original. It probably is, but I've never seen that before. Although these aren't totally my zone. And also, they didn't show the back. Okay, so these, a lot of them will have hideaway headlights. Right there, you can see in that. These actually have little doors that I think are vacuum operated and flip up. You guys can tell me if in the comments if I'm wrong. It might be electrical motors, but I'm pretty sure it's vacuum operated. It just kind of comes up. And then also, and then also in the back, it has one solid light that goes all the way across. And when you do blinkers, which is funny because a lot of cars nowadays, that's what they're doing. And then when you do blinkers, I'm pretty sure this one would go blink, 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 like sequential blinkers. So pretty sweet. 12.5 firm, no trades. Yeah, I mean, that's probably worth it. Out of Southern California, it's probably no rust, and all that. So it's probably not a bad car. I don't know. It does not. Oh, 383. Okay, I was going to say, boy, if these were Hemis, whoo, talk about worth a lot of money. They were worth a lot of money. What is this? A 95 Toyota Supra twin turbo wide body. Whoa, that's got a lot of suspension work. Boy, everything under there's clean. Jeez, look at that. That's crazy. Somebody spent, intercooler much? That is a pretty crazy car. 69.5. Whoa. Now, I don't doubt this is a crazy car, and I don't doubt that there are people out there that love it, but man, this is probably one of those moments where you think you're going to get out of it what you put into it, but I don't think you're going to. But man, that is clean. Look at everything. Look at the intake, valve cover. I mean, even the brake stuff. I mean, everything under this hood. Whew, boy, that's clean, that's for sure, but 69. And that is a huge intercooler. I like it. I like to take a ride in it. All right, let's see one more. Let's see if we can find kind of a weird one. 1996. Whoa, Mystic Cobra. I don't know if many of you were up and around when this color was out, but if you look at this car in front of you, the back looks purple, and as the light hits it, it turns to green, and then as it heads toward the front, it almost has like an orange purpley hue. I actually had a friend of mine that I worked with that bought one of these brand spanking new. And I'm going to tell you, I wish to this day that I had bought it from him. Look at this picture right there. What was so neat about these cars, look how purple the front looks and how it goes to green. What was so funny is you could open this door if you were standing up front, and the door would look a totally different color than the fender. Now, the only bad thing, I can't remember the numbers, but I heard some crazy numbers when you had to paint it or had to fix it or anything like that. But boy, it'd been a neat one to get a hold of and keep. What's this one? $20,000. It's number 525. Doesn't give a lot of additional info on it. Not the original wheels, but I don't hate them. Pretty cool looking. Man, you never see those cars anymore. Never. So, all right, let's see. One more. Let's find one more unique thing. Nope. No. 69 Camaro. Boy, we're on a Camaro day, I guess. Okay, here's a weird one. A 1972 International Scout, $4,200. Project, straight body, all original. Everything is there. Blank canvas. Floor pan has some rust and needs some work. $4,200. International Scout. Engine is missing. Oh, there it is. Found it. Whew, those are pretty cool. But man, that's a lot of work as well. But boy, you bring that back to life. I mean, you'd really have something, especially from there, because it looks like there might be a little bit of rust right there, but that's not too bad for what it was. So, all right. Well, I'm Dave with Absolute Car Guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for spending a little time with me here on Facebook Marketplace in Southern California. So I enjoy looking at the cars out there. They're rust-free and they usually have some unusual stuff. So get your hands dirty, make some clean money, work on your own car, and enjoy the ride.